Project Arrowhead on this Tuesday, September 10th, 2019. I am your host, Jim Sakowitz, joined by James Patrick O'Grady. Hope everybody's having a great Tuesday. It is Tuesday. Yeah, it's Tuesday. Just a reminder, Project Arrowhead is brought to you by, what's it brought to us by?
The Lansdowne Irish Pub.
The Lansdowne Pub, Mohegan Sun's #1 nightlife spot, located on the upper level in the beautiful Mohegan Sun. Great entertainment, daily specials, and more. Karaoke every Thursday night, starting at 9:30. This week, we have back-to-back live bands. Friday night, my buddy Rob Brannon will be there with his band Red Light from 10 to 1. And then on Saturday night from 10 to 1 will be Swipe Right. Join us for the Miranda Lambert after party. So if you're coming down to the casino for Miranda Lambert, stop over at the Lansdowne Pub and say hi. So I don't know if you noticed, but our theme music's still playing.
Yeah. That adds some flavor to it.
Don't worry about that. Okay. I'll take care of it.
It's quiet.
While you're doing your introduction, it runs in the background. That's how they do it on most shows.
Okay. All right. Well,
don't ever question your producer.
Who?
Talking about you, Jim.
Yeah, I know. So, first weekend of the NFL season kicked off, and some interesting games out there. Some pretty boring games, but there were some interesting games. My Giants got totally obliterated. The Patriots looked like Super Bowl champions as they dismantled Pittsburgh. And the Patriots and the Jets are bitter rivals. They hate each other. Yet they just made a trade. Can't figure it out, but yep, Patriots, you heard it here, breaking news. The Patriots and the Jets have made a trade. The New England Patriots have sent wide receiver Demaryius Thomas to the New York Jets for a 6th-round draft pick. So it's not only did they make a trade, they actually traded a decent player. So Demaryius Thomas is now on the Jets. Don't know
business.
About that. Well, yeah, I guess
it's a good business move right there.
I guess.
Yeah.
I mean, they only got a 6th-round pick for him, but what are you going to do?
Yeah. You know, I'm sure they know what they're doing. They're the professionals at it, right?
That's why they've got 6 Super Bowls.
Yep.
So, today is September 10th, which means tomorrow is September 11th. And it is the 18th anniversary. What was that?
Theme music, maybe?
I don't know. It's the 18th anniversary of the attack on the United States. And, I mean, it seems just like yesterday. It really does seem like yesterday. It's hard to believe that it's been 18 years already. And I don't know if you're aware of this or not, but dozens of more people have died since 9/11.
Yeah, we talked about it on one of the last shows that we've had. Yeah.
Yep, mostly firefighters, police officers, Port Authority, people that were there working and digging through the rubble have all succumbed to, I don't know what you'd relate it to, but it's 9/11 related cancer from digging through the rubble. And it's sad. There's still firefighters out there today that are fighting for their life. And that's right, because we talked about the legislation.
Yep.
And the legislation was passed that these individuals will now have their health care taken care of for the rest of their life. So, thank God for that. But yeah, a lot of people don't even realize that people are still succumbing to cancer from 9/11. So, like I said, it was 18 years ago, and I can remember exactly what I was doing. What about you?
Yeah, I was in school, middle school. We were just hanging out and didn't really understand what was going on. Everybody thought the sub base was going to be next, so... they thought they were going to blow up the bridge, so all the kids started freaking out, and the parents started coming picking everybody up, and it was pretty interesting.
Yeah, after the towers went down, I was actually stationed outside the sub base.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was working for American Ambulance at the time, and my partner, Mark Diacetes, rest in peace, brother. We had just dropped our patient off at Bacchus Hospital. And one of my former co-workers came up and said, boy, it's going to be a long day for FDNY. And I said, why, what's that? He said, well, a plane just crashed into one of the towers. I said, oh, no kidding. I mean, everybody's thinking it was an accident because there had been small planes that crashed into the World Trade Center, into the Empire State Building. So it's like, well, okay, somebody screwed up. We dropped our patient off and we went into the waiting room to see what was going on, see if they had it on the news or whatever, and we were watching it. And when we got out there, I looked at the TV and I was like, oh my God, that had to be a hell of a plane. It was burning pretty good. And as we were standing there in the waiting room, it was probably about 20 of us standing around the TV. That's when we watched the second plane hit. Literally live, and it was at that point right there that we knew there was more going on than a plane accidentally crashing into the World Trade Center. And then the rest of that day was just chaos. That's the only word I can use to describe it, chaos. Our pagers all went off. We were strategically positioned around different areas, and because nobody knew what was going to go on. And at the point, you know how the TV is and the news and everything, there was talks about car bombs, there was talks about this and about that, and nobody knew what was going to be next. And the fact that these planes took off locally, 2 of them from Boston, 2 of them from Newark, New Jersey. What was to say that the sub base wasn't a target, or the casinos, or anything? Nobody knew.
Yeah. But that was before social media and everything, right? So now a lot of people knew.
Yeah.
A lot of people weren't really connected.
Well, it was before social media. Yeah.
But yeah, no, I remember all the kids in my class were like leaving. Everybody was talking about the bridge getting blown up and stuff, and teachers were freaking out. Yeah, when they put the news on, I was surprised they actually let us do it, and then they announced to shut the news off. But everybody was watching it.
Yeah, again, and like I said, the news, I don't want to say they sensationalized it, but they just ran with every rumor they heard. And like I said, there were stories about car bombs going off outside of buildings, and now we all know there were no car bombs, and just stuff like that. But, I mean, 18 years ago, and I can remember little details. I could tell you what ambulance I was in. It was amazing. Absolutely amazing. And just sheer panic everywhere. I'm not sure how the West Coast handled it. Most of them didn't even know at that time because they were still asleep.
Yeah.
You got to figure it was 5:30 in the morning on the West Coast, and but yeah, out here it was just absolute panic.
Yeah, a lot of people I know from the fire departments, they all went down there too. A lot of people went down to volunteer.
Yeah, that was that's probably not a smart thing to do.
No, I mean, I think they had sanction from the fire departments. I'm pretty sure they sent people from our local, because I lived in Mystic. From our local department, they sent people to help out, their firefighters and stuff.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people that were they wanted to self-dispatch themselves. They wanted to grab their gear and just head down there and help out. And I mean, on an accountability standpoint alone, it was not smart.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty sure they were all organized. It wasn't just random people because I was 12, so it wasn't my friends or anything. It was people that my parents knew, and like the local fire people. Like we knew a lot of them because before then we didn't. Our neighborhood wasn't that big, so I actually met all like the firefighters and stuff.
And at American Ambulance, we sent 3 ambulances down with I'm gonna say it was 3 people per ambulance. And they made it right down into the city. They ended up doing like local regular ambulance calls in the city because obviously everybody was tied up. So they did a few calls down there. And it's an experience they'll never forget. So, Keith, what were you doing on 9/11? Really? Wow, that's cool. Where the hell is he?
He's over there. He just doesn't want to answer you.
Keith, what were you doing on 9/11?
Doesn't want to answer you.
I was actually talking on the CB radio, and I heard a bunch of truckers talking about it. And then they were saying how not to go into New York, everything's jammed up, and I learned about it on the radio, the Citizens Band radio, before I even saw it on the news. And then I turned on the news on the TV, and I saw what was going on. So I was in Norwich, Connecticut at the time, and it was pretty shocking to see what was going on. I was wondering if it was really real, or another War of the Worlds episode on mainstream television. But no, it was real. And then I watched the second plane hit the other building, which totally freaked me out.
Yeah, how far apart were they? Because I think I saw the second one, but I don't know how I could have. I think they did like a half a day too, but I don't know.
20 minutes maybe, I think.
So they must have showed it. I must have seen it on TV, like at the school. Yeah. Because even though I went home, but I definitely remember seeing it, and I remember them like the teachers like, "Oh my God." Yeah, that was pretty. That was the first time I ever knew what a terrorist was. Never heard of that before in my life. 12 years old. Yeah, I didn't know what a terrorist was.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. This is why we need tighter borders. We need to monitor who comes in and out. And these people didn't come across through Mexico. They were actually allowed into the country. They flew over here. And with that, you know that tomorrow all the freaking conspiracy theorists are going to come out with the whole, it was an inside job, it didn't happen, blah, blah, blah. I mean, you get that on everything, so. But you want to talk about heroes. And when I say heroes of 9/11, I mean that includes anybody that's gone over to fight for us. And one of them is absolutely amazing. And that would be United States Navy SEAL Mike Day. If you haven't heard of Mike Day, he was shot 27 times, hit with shrapnel from a grenade, and he lived. Think about that. 27 times he was shot, hit with shrapnel from a grenade.
Holy moly.
And he survived. It was 2007. They were fighting Al-Qaeda insurgents. He was the first of his team to enter the room. It was in Fallujah. And as soon as they kicked in the door, they were there waiting for him. And they opened fire with AK-47s and M4 and a handgun. He was hit with 27 separate bullets. 11 of the shots were stopped by his body armor. but 16 penetrated his body. So 16 actually went through his body. He continued to engage the insurgents. When the fighting had stopped, when they neutralized Al-Qaeda, he got up and walked to the evac. 16 bullets in him, shrapnel from the grenade. He got up and walked to the evac. I mean, it's a miracle. Obviously, he's treated for. He's been treated for PTSD. He spent only 16 days in the hospital. Obviously, he was awarded the Purple Heart, and it's unreal. And from him, this is a statement from him. A single gunfight on an ordinary day at the office. I was shot in both legs, both arms. My left thumb was almost amputated. I was shot in the abdomen and had a colostomy bag for a year. My right scapula was shattered. I was shot twice in the buttocks, once in the scrotum, and my body armor was hit multiple times, which caused fractured ribs and a contusion of the lungs. I mean, it's amazing.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
He's still alive right now?
He is still alive.
He's still alive after all that?
He's still alive.
Wow.
He lives down in Texas, and with his wife and children. And he raises money for soldiers who've been wounded and have PTSD. 16 bullets in them. And stuff like that. So from the grenade. It's a miracle. An absolute miracle. And even though this directly wasn't on 9/11, he was over there fighting Al-Qaeda because of 9/11, and he's alive to tell about it today. So definitely a hero of 9/11. There's a lot of heroes of 9/11. So many I can get into, but
now I imagine he's retired, right?
Oh yeah, absolutely. He, I mean, with those injuries, I don't even think they'd let him back. So, well, let's hear your stories. You can either call at 860-626-5193. Or shoot us a message. What were you doing on 9/11? What do you remember about 9/11? And do you have any unsung heroes of 9/11? Let us know. And not so much. This isn't a 9/11 hero, but Michael Jordan is donating $1 million to the hurricane relief for the Bahamas. So I thought that was pretty cool.
Wow. Hopefully other people follow suit with that.
Yeah, that would be nice. Last week we showed a video of one of the main islands in the Bahamas, and it was gone. Total devastation. There was nothing left of the island. So hats off to Michael Jordan. $1 million doesn't sound like a lot, but
they had a whole bunch of people lined up to get on a ferry. They had a ferry over in Bahamas that was headed for the U.S., and they must have had several hundred people that needed a place to go, and they were told by officials to disembark the ferry and just left them standing there with all their suitcases and belongings and boxes. Just left them. So I don't understand why our authorities did that. These people, that island is devastated. There's no homes. Everything's like a, imagine a she shed burning and then you moving into it. It's just nothing but broken shacks, buildings, and just total devastation. Flooding. It's like a nuclear bomb went off on the island. They have nothing.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah, they lost a lot. A lot.
And then people in Florida are cracking jokes about the hurricane, about how it just sat there for 2 days and didn't move. Can you imagine if that happened over Connecticut? Oh my God. You know, even if it was just 40, 50, 60 mile an hour winds, we'd be out of power for a month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't think we'd have a hurricane sit over us for a couple days, but I see what you're saying.
Huh.
So,
there's still some spots right here. There's an article right here that talks about the Bahamas needs your tourist dollars. Here's where you can still visit.
Yeah.
There's some nice places still there.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, but I'm not going to the Bahamas, especially after the devastation.
Yeah, I know. They already they're already pushing that on CNN.
With CNN. So,
wow.
So Keith.
Yeah.
James says that I have to be more bright and cheery, and I can't bring up any sad news. He says I always bring in sad news.
Well, sometimes it's good to have a bright and cheery, topic.
But yeah, absolutely.
Maybe we can have a show on gender sensitivity and how some people identify as purple unicorns.
You're a fool.
I'm not kidding you. People identify as dinosaurs, and look it up. Gender identification, and how people are calling themselves dogs, cats, cows, unicorns, alligators.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
I am so good with that.
Because you told me you identify as a pink unicorn. I know all about your little
people
secret.
really identify themselves as dogs?
They identify themselves as a unicorn or something.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to identify myself as putting my foot in your ass. How's that?
Well, because I'm not talking about something dreadful. I'm actually being funny, so you got to threaten me with physical violence. So now
that's the bottom line.
There's some weird videos on Google. Not even like... What? Holly and Phillip. Yo, look this up, Jim. Show him this. Type in Holly and Phillip meet the human puppy.
What? Oh yeah, some people
human
they pretend to
identifies
be
as
animals.
dog. Just write that.
Some people actually.
Yo, he's got like a whole plastic costume on right now.
Did you? That's like the one that identifies as a baby.
I didn't see that one, but this dog one, it's like a full Dalmatian suit. What the hell is going on?
Oh boy.
I mean, what if someone were
that
to,
left one?
What if someone were to identify themselves as a toilet bowl? What then?
All right, I got to put the sound on. Hold on.
Toilet bowl.
That'd be desktop audio.
Yo, toasted cheddar chalupa debuts at Taco Bell. Damn, that looks pretty good.
Alright, where the hell? Why can't I get the
Nationwide
sound
debut on Thursday. Oh, they get rid of those loco tacos, huh?
So make sure desktop audio.
Yo, well, I got to work on this first.
Oh.
Oh.
Where's the sound? Where is it?
Why don't you hit play? Good God, Jim.
Yeah?
Okay, click that. And don't go full screen.
Lovely to see you both. Thank you very
There you
much
go.
indeed,
Keep it like that, because otherwise you get a violation, copyright
But
violation.
why?
Well, it's,
Oh my God! The person's dressed up as a dog.
That's what I was just saying. Like, he's really... I'll put it on there so they can see it. Oh, man.
So this guy really identifies as a dog.
I don't quite know, to be honest. It's just what I sort of ended up building up as a reputation for myself to be.
And how does that
Wow.
end up? I mean,
And
where
how
do you
old is
go
this dude?
from- Well, how do you get to because your normal job, you're a
I don't
sound
know.
and lighting technician at theatre. You
Probably
don't
like
really maybe
hold on.
spotlight.
Let me look up this article.
how do I get to it? It came about
what? There's a lot of them on here.
Oh my God! It's like just in a dog costume.
I'm thinking.
Rough, rough.
Maybe you should come to one of the shows just like this.
We're gonna dress him up as Eeyore.
I can do that.
See?
Man,
I can't be fun anymore, so that's why I'm not
he can talk like this.
talking.
He can
I don't want to hurt people's
I
feelings.
hate my life. I hate you, Winnie the Pooh.
Yo, this Dalmatian. Oh my God. Then there's this other weird one. There's some weird stuff on the internet. On the internet.
Wow.
British man identifies as a pup, wears a full dog suit. He barks.
Randy
He
says,
barks and licks himself.
Randy says, can we just check those people off the okay to own firearms list? Abso-freaking-lutely.
I'm sure they already got guns.
Can we just check them off the list, period?
Jim, put the audio on that.
You click the audio. You're the audio man. Audio man. Audio man.
Randy, did you hear what I said about the trade? If you missed it, the Patriots have traded Demaryius Thomas to the New York Jets for a 6th-round draft pick. Kind of a weird trade, but hey, okay.
This is kind of weird right here. Batman walks 3-year-old to preschool after bullies gave her a black eye.
Oh, that
Why are
was
kids
awesome.
giving people black eyes at 3 years old?
It was preschool, and they were bullying this girl. And this guy saw the story on the news, and he dresses up as Batman. And he said, well, you know what? I'm going to go pay the girl a visit. So he put his whole Batman outfit on and went over and paid him a visit, said he was going to bring her to school. And she walked into school with Batman.
Wow.
And nobody's bullied her since.
That's pretty awesome. They just watched the video right here. But why is somebody's kid beating up a 3-year-old? Like, why are these kids... Like, holy crap, I didn't realize bullying is that young.
That's an even better idea, Randy. Can we make it mandatory to neuter them, so to help them identify? Yeah, you're right. They should not breed.
Probably already have, though. Came home. Well, it says accidental.
No. At first, she thought it was accidental. And then when she came home with a black eye, they realized that it was not accidental, that this 3-year-old was getting beat on at school. And
She told me that so the kid said that a bunch of girls and one boy hit her, and a girl threw a shoe at her eye. That's horrible.
Yeah, 3 years old. And that's the society we live in today. Because you know what? Parents.
Jesus. And it says that the
suck.
kid's like violent now towards her mom because of it. Oh man. And the school system, of course, didn't do anything about it. Why do you think that when people report stuff? Why do you think that the school, do they just want to not take responsibility for it so people can't blame them? Or why do you think they always...
Pretty much none of the schools take responsibility for anything.
But why is that, though? Just so they can't get blamed legally and stuff?
Or they just don't want to deal with it.
Nah.
Tell you what, if it was my kid, then whoever the teacher was that let that happen will be getting bullied. That's for damn sure. I'd come in there like frickin' Stone Cold Steve Austin, stomp a mud hole in him and walk it dry.
I just got to finish this text message.
Now, here's another story. I saw this story today, and it was pretty cool. Well, right. Randy's right. It falls on the owner because it's a daycare. So, a woman set her husband on fire for raping her 7-year-old daughter.
Holy crap.
The husband didn't die in the fire and is being charged with first-degree sexual assault for raping the 7-year-old girl. The wife is facing arson charges and assault charges. However, the state of mind of Jackson at the time she set the fire is being questioned. So, my question to you, should Jackson's mental state at the time result in a lenient sentence when it comes time for the court to address her situation?
Yeah, I don't even think she should be charged.
She walks in and finds her husband raping her 7-year-old daughter and then sets him on fire.
Yeah, I don't think she should even be charged, but yeah,
I mean, there's got to be some kind
the
of
laws is so. I'm against all that. The laws.
I mean, there's got to be some kind of repercussion because you can't just walk around setting people on fire. But
why not? For that, what would you do if you have a grandkid or something? What if that happened? You know, you'd probably do something worse than that.
oh hell yeah! Oh, absolutely.
But that's what I mean, though. I think you should. In the moment, if she physically walked in and saw it, anything that she did shouldn't have been held against her. Now, if she heard about it, drove down the street, went to his house, then set him on fire, then obviously there's intent. But you just walk into a room, you're not really in control of what happens. Like, you walk in there and then all of a sudden you're just raged out. You shouldn't be held responsible for that.
Right.
And I guess there could be some argument on it, but I don't think something to that extent. Like, yeah, okay, if they eat your pizza and you punch them in the face, then you get arrested. But, like, for some extreme stuff like that, like...
All right, so she didn't catch him in the act. It says, when Vanessa Jackson found out that her 52-year-old husband, Vincent Phillips, raped and molested her daughter, she took matters into her own hands and lit him on fire. The 40-year-old mother waited for her husband to go to bed. Then when he was asleep, she poured a combustible liquid on him and lit him on fire. She admitted to police that she intentionally set him on fire because shooting him would have been too nice.
Okay, so by the law, not my personal opinion, but by the law, of course, she should be charged because she...
Right, because now it's premeditated.
Yeah.
I don't know.
But if she just walked in and just set him on fire, like, instantly...
Right.
I don't
mean, if it was one of those cases of rage and temporary insanity, but she planned it out.
Yeah.
That makes things a little bit different. Although, I mean, who can't say they probably would have done the same thing?
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just happy I don't have kids. I don't have to worry about that. Because I probably would do some crazy stuff. It's some horrible shit. So, this other headline, $90,000 worth of cakes were stolen from an upscale New York bakery. Holy crap. 1,000 cakes. 90,000 a piece. Or, excuse me, 90,000 in total.
$90,000 worth of cake.
It says, over the course of 7 months, David, whatever his last name is, stole the cakes from Lady M warehouse in Long Island City. So how could he get away with it for months? Let's see. Lady M is known for its unique cakes made of stacks of crepes that have fame from celebrities and thousands of followers on Instagram. According to the papers, the cakes sell for up to $90 a piece. Which, yeah, that makes sense. $90 a piece. Was caught on camera dozens of times from last November to February stealing the cakes. So why did it take that long? Did they not know that we were stealing cakes? Like, how could he steal that much cake? I wonder if he ate the cake. Do you think he ate all that cake?
No.
1,020 cases? Cakes?
Probably sold them.
He stole 357 cakes worth $31,000 in January alone.
Yeah, my guess would be he sold them because there's no way in hell he ate all those cakes.
He allegedly sold the cakes to other vendors. Yeah. Wow. Why would they... Trying to see, he was logged in. So he got caught because he logged into the company's Wi-Fi at the warehouse several times at the time of the crimes. That's funny.
Oh, another breaking news. Keith, James got paid his $5 Thursday.
Did I? I don't remember that.
You full of shit.
Did I get paid $5?
Yeah.
Didn't you owe me 10?
No.
Didn't we make another...
No.
Keith, didn't we make another bet for today?
No.
Keith, look back. I'm not going to go too crazy because last time people got upset, so I'm not going to go. But I'm pretty sure I thought we made another bet for this week. But
What would the bet been this week?
I don't know. I forgot.
Yeah.
That's why I was asking Keith to pull up the...
Nope, there was no other bet. So I like this story. Everybody used to say it, and then, it's conspiracy. One of Hillary Clinton's wealthy pals paid $500,000 for women to accuse President Trump of sexual misconduct. Susie Tompkins Buell, the founder of Esprit Clothing and a major Clinton campaign donor for many years, gave the money to celebrity lawyer Lisa Bloom, who was working with a number of Trump accusers at the time. Former Clinton nemesis turned Clinton operative David Brock also donated $200,000 to the effort through a nonprofit group he founded. So $700,000 was offered to these women to say that or accuse President Trump of sexual misconduct. That's pretty crappy right there.
Well, what else do you expect? We all know for a fact that they rigged everything against Bernie Sanders, and that was his own person, or that was their own people.
So Hillary admitted to it. She said she did.
So I don't know how he didn't get in trouble for that. That still blows my mind. And what I don't understand is whoever is listening right now and who likes Bernie Sanders, I don't even know how you can like him now after he got shafted, and he still decided to stay with the same political party.
Nah.
I mean, he could run independent. He'd definitely have no chance then, but now he's not going to have a chance because he knows for a fact that he's not going to win. I think he actually would have done a lot better in the independent category, but maybe I don't know too much about that stuff.
Possibly.
But he has different visions than everybody else, right? So he's all about a lot of different things.
Yeah, he's a socialist.
Yeah, so that's what I mean. So if he ran independent, I would think that he would get... Maybe he would actually... trying to think. Maybe he would actually bring up the third party instead of... It's pretty much a joke. Nobody even cares about the third party because they don't talk about it on the news. They don't get the same press as everybody else. So all these good candidates that are third party people, they'll never win. But if Bernie Sanders decided to switch to that and unite them, I think they would have a running chance. I would think that we would have three parties that were actually legitimate, but obviously the government doesn't want that anyways. They just want us to have two choices. But really, they kind of just push us to one direction.
Wow. I think this Friday, I'm going to go find somewhere to hide.
Why?
Because not only is it a full moon, it's Friday the 13th.
Sounds like fun.
Yeah, I don't want to be at work.
Speaking of things to look out for, I sent it to you on Messenger.
Are you going to talk about the Triple E?
Yeah, well, it's starting to catch on to other areas now. It's even in Groton.
Yeah, I saw that.
What can James, what are the health... Can you look up what the health consequences are of contracting Triple E or West Nile virus? Can it kill you?
Yeah. So, definitely. It's a rare cause of brain infections. Only a few cases have been reported in the United States each year.
It literally says it right in the name, Keith, encephalitis.
So it can infect your brain?
Yeah, it can cause encephalitis.
Yeah. And what is that? What's the consequence of that?
It could be anything.
Neurological problems
swelling around the brain.
Yeah. It is kind of scary, though. How is it that not that many people have gotten it?
Well,
right? That doesn't make any sense. I mean, I don't know. You would think that all the mosquitoes would be infected. Or not all of them, but you know what I mean? Like, how is it... Transmission. There you go. Let's see how
they've been testing positive for Triple E and West Nile virus in Chester, Groton, Hampton, Killingworth, Ledyard, Madison, North Stonington, Plainfield, Shelton, Stonington, and Voluntown.
It says horses get it too. The birds. Yeah, but wouldn't you think that all the mosquitoes would have it by now?
I don't know. Well, the testing is positive is as close as Groton and Ledyard and.
And is this
But yet no human has been infected.
No, people have died. I just said that.
Nobody's died of it, but
yeah, people have died. Do you guys not listen?
It's
not around here.
If you
not yet.
Can you be treated for it, or once you're bit, you're done?
No, you can be treated for it.
All right, so as long as you're treated for it, you're not.
It says an average of 7 human cases are reported annually. Huh.
Yeah, I mean it's not like it's something new.
Right. Well, they're saying it's gone up by 25%.
2008, 6 people reported cases
In Connecticut?
No, in the United States. Connecticut's 1, and that's between 2009 and 18. So 1 person. But then again, though, a lot of the time people get misdiagnosed, right? So who knows?
I'm not sure. I just know it
The
sounds
biggest
scary.
is Florida with 13. Second biggest is Massachusetts with 10. And New York is 8. North Carolina is 7. Connecticut is only 1, and that's like I said, in the past 9 years, 10 years. It is kind of sketchy though, because I like going out running and hiking and stuff, and now I'm just like, I'm not trying to die by no mosquitoes.
Well,
do you want to die by mosquitoes, Jim?
No.
Okay.
another dread topic.
I think we can all agree that. What? Death? We're all gonna die. I mean, why be afraid of that?
Yeah, but I want to get brain damage from a stupid mosquito.
That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to die like fast.
How are you?
Quick.
How are
I'm
you
not
going to
trying to
stop
get-
it, Keith? How are you? How are you going to?
Just don't go outside.
You going to lock yourself in a closet? And
Don't go outside.
wrap yourself.
No,
in butter,
mosquitoes are
bubble
really
wrap?
only out. Well, they're gonna be dying off anyways, right? In a
Yeah,
couple
as soon
weeks.
Yeah.
You know, the best
Actually,
way,
they're already dying. I went hiking the other day. There wasn't many mosquitoes out.
well, the best way to get rid of mosquitoes or stay away from mosquitoes is stagnant water. If you got stagnant water sitting around your house, like a garbage can that fills up with water or just something that's got water in it, dump it out. And get a couple bats.
I got rid of my bat, so
It's cool because I'll sit outside at night and I'll just listen to the bats and then watch them flying. And I really don't have a lot of mosquitoes around my house.
just don't get one in your
So
house.
if the bats are eating the mosquitoes, are there bats get West Nile virus? I mean, how does that work?
No.
Which doesn't make any sense. How it's not. I don't know.
What is the only animal that doesn't contract rabies? See if you guys know this.
Rabbits,
Nope.
Gremlins.
horses.
Nope.
Cows.
No, the only animal that does not contract rabies are possums.
I gotta Google that shit.
Google that right up. Possums. And then,
Well, it only naturally affects mammals. So
and yeah, there have been some rabies reported in the area.
oh yeah, no, birds can't get it, fish can't get it, reptiles. Yeah, didn't I say birds?
What, West Nile?
No, rabies.
Birds can get rabies.
It says it right here that they don't. They can't.
I don't know about that. But obviously, fish can't get it. They're not mammals.
Doop 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 boop 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 boop. Oh, that's weird. I don't know why it says that. And
So Thursday night,
get rabies.
one of our viewers actually called you a douche.
Thank you. Yeah, it says only mammals can get rabies. Yeah, it says only mammals can get rabies. Birds, fish, reptiles, and amphibians do not. Boom.
I've never. I
So
always thought
birds can't
did.
get animals and rabies. Let's go back. This is the CDC website now. What animals can get rabies? Click on that. Rabies. Yeah, birds, snakes, fish are not mammals, so they can't get rabies and they can't give it to you. So I guess that bird movie was inaccurate then, huh?
Well, they didn't have rabies.
What was it called? Birds?
The Birds. It was an Alfred Hitchcock movie, and
they didn't have rabies. What were they supposed to be?
They just went crazy. Caw-caw, caw-caw.
I remember seeing that when I was a kid. They just went around killing people, right?
Movie. Yeah, it pecked them to death. Speaking of which, this woman,
1990.
this woman was killed by a rooster. She went out to get the eggs from the chickens, and she was pecked to death by her own rooster.
How the hell does that happen?
I guess it hit a varicose vein, and she ended up bleeding to death.
Lady dies.
You gotta watch out for them roosters, man. They're freaking nuts.
By a rooster. 6 days ago, yeah. And a rare attack.
A rare attack, yeah.
What a cocky thing to do.
Give a shout out to my niece, Lisa. What's up, Lisa?
About a woman who's killed. Oh, wow.
Yeah, see?
That's why we don't have cocks around.
Freaking roosters are nuts.
Cock and nuts.
So, getting back to what we were saying.
Rare syphilis infection of the brain after struggling to... What? Why is that even relevant to this article?
I don't know. But what do you got to say about people saying you're a douche?
They can think what they want, I guess. I did care for a minute, but I don't really care.
You're not going to say, I'm sorry, it won't happen again, or...
No, I'm just not going to do it.
Wasn't really being a douche.
I wasn't really being a douche, but if people think that, then that's that. I'm just going to do the news and talk like you're talking. Yeah. I'm just going to be just like you.
Yeah. Everybody wants to be like
Don't be trying to egg me on, bros. Yeah. Y'all can't handle it. That's why I got to tone it down a little bit.
I was just asking.
No, that's all I'm saying. That's it. If people want to think I'm a douche, that's fine. I'm not a douche. Some of the people that have listened to this know I'm not a douche.
People just get easily offended over the stupidest things, I think.
Yeah, I know. You guys are trying to egg me on, so.
No, we're not trying to egg you on. I was half expecting you to say, yeah, I kind of went overboard last week. And
well, I apologize to you because I did hurt you. So, yes, I apologize to that. So, I'm apologetic for that. But everybody else, I don't think I hurt. So, there's nothing to really apologize about that. If anybody's been offended by what I've said, I do apologize. But this is an entertainment show. This isn't, to me, this isn't a serious thing. The reason why I'm doing this is so I can not be serious, because I'm serious on every aspect of my life. If anybody's done business with me, if anybody's seen me in public, I've always been serious. All my shows have been serious. If people want to look at me differently because we say some dumb shit on here, that's fine. But
shit.
Yeah. You know, Gina, I like Gina. Maybe she doesn't like me, but I like her. Like, when we bust her balls about it, I like her because she's bust my balls. Like, she literally posts stuff up about me busting my balls. So I bust balls back. And I busted your balls the other week because you did owe me $5 and you did not. We're going to pay. And then I did kind of get out of hand and I busted your balls about it. And then while I was insulting you...
But I never told you I wasn't going to pay you. I told you.
While I was insulting you... Apparently, I insulted other people, which I didn't know that they took my words so strongly because I wasn't even talking to them or about them. But some people got offended, and I do apologize for that. And that's that. Yeah. I mean, that's what this show's about. Is to me, is fun, jokey thing. Like, I mean, if we want to sit here and talk all quietly about stuff, we can do that also.
No, we don't want to be.
I'm down for that.
We don't want to be.
We want to offend everybody. What are you talking about?
No, we can't keep.
Then they can call up the show and bitch you out if they want.
Nobody's gonna call the show.
Yeah, because they're too scared.
They're too scared.
They're too scared.
No, but that's where they might take on it. So I'm just going to be laid back, and I'm going to go follow your lead, and we'll see how the show goes. And then maybe I'll make some funny stuff when I want to warm up. But right now it's kind of, I don't know. People, like I told you before, like I was doing this for fun. Well, I have a lot of other stuff I could be doing right now, and I kind of just did this to help you out. So I don't know. Maybe you guys are making fun of herpes and saying I had herpes and shit. And I mean, I guess I couldn't fight back on that, apparently.
I apologize.
No, it's okay. You don't need to apologize.
We shouldn't have made fun of your herpes.
I don't have herpes. I've never been around anybody who's got herpes.
That you know of.
Well, who knows on that?
They're gonna tell you. Yes. By the way, I know we just got done making out, but I should tell you I have herpes.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna tell you that. You're gonna wake up the next morning and say, "Holy shit! What the hell happened?"
Here, but. No, that's my take on it. That's pretty much it. I'm not going to say any more crazy, funny
we can
stuff.
Howard Stern it up.
No.
Oh,
I can't do that because it is segueing into other parts of my life and people getting misjudgments, and then people think I'm rude or they think I'm a jerk, and I've never been rude or a jerk to anybody that's involved with the show.
But you shouldn't be so sensitive that other people got sensitive about what you say. You just continue on and say, screw it. So what?
I'm not being sensitive.
He's not being sensitive.
Are you kidding me?
I say stuff all the time online that pisses people off. I tell them you don't like it, get off my radio station, get off my Facebook, get off my Twitter, screw off, piss off. It's a free country. If we want to have our opinion or make jokes about something, we should be able to without consequence, without people being over-offended. Everybody gets over-offended about everything nowadays. And it's ridiculous, and it's out of control, and people need to take whatever's stuck up their ass sideways and pull it out. Because it's making the world a very boring place when people are afraid to speak out about something or make a joke about something. You don't like it, stuff it.
Well, there is a certain level to where we should.
What level? If you're having a show and you want to crack jokes, you shouldn't be afraid. That's why everybody is like becoming very snood.
Right,
very snood.
It's one thing to crack jokes, but to make fun of somebody or.
You're not going to control what we do or say on this station, or especially United FM. United FM's always been no holds barred.
Right.
We say what we want to say, and that's your given right to do what you want to do. This is United FM. You're on United FM, and I'm telling you can do what you want.
Right, but we shouldn't be hurting people. That's not what our intention is.
People get hurt over everything.
But I'm just saying that we shouldn't. It's all right to joke around, make fun of each other. And making fun of each other is one thing.
But you can't, because you get called a douche.
I didn't get called a douche.
And in the end, who's the bully here? Who is the bully?
James.
For making a silly comment. I'm actually sticking up for James right now. Because I get aggravated when people get mad over petty shit. That's just my opinion, and not the opinion of Project Arrowhead. Or its host.
Or what?
Or its host.
Oh, I thought you said toast. I'm like, the hell?
Host.
Are you making breakfast?
Did I put an H in there? I thought I put an H in there.
I don't know.
Now I'm really offended that you think that I can't talk. No,
you can't. You got that.
I'm going to be anal about it.
You get that Chicago accent going there.
Dur.
Duh.
I don't think so. I don't know.
You do.
I don't know where I got the accent from. Maybe I talked to a lot of people on the radio from Chicago. Who knows?
I don't know.
Uh-oh, someone's dinging me. I probably pissed somebody off.
Hey, so we got a couple events coming up here that I got to talk about. Almost forgot. Let me find them. A couple good events. It's going to be a good time. Not to mention everything going on this weekend at the Lansdowne Pub.
What?
It'll be nice to have it packed for a change. All right, what do we got? We got slow internet. All right, here we go. On October 25th and 26th, we have Haunted History at the Leffingwell Museum in Norwich, Connecticut. And it's going to be a good time. We've had several investigations there. And what this is we bring you in. Arrowhead Paranormal teams up with Crossing the Veil Paranormal. And the two teams join up. And we bring you guys in. We teach you how to use the tools and teach you some of the techniques. And you get to be the investigator. Sarah's been there quite a bit, Sarah Beer. And she's absolutely loved it. Her and her mom will be back this time. So yeah, it's 2 dates: Friday, October 25th, and Saturday, October 26th. And time slots are 6 to 7:30, 8 to 9:30, and 10 to 11:30. $30 for adults, $25 for ages 12 to 17. No one under 12 is allowed. That is because of insurance purposes. There's a lot of expensive stuff at the Leffingwell Inn. For reservations, email Red Lake Nation, all one word, 24 @gmail.com with your name, which day you want to go, and the time slot. Also, the number in your group space is limited. So once again, that is Red Lake Nation 24, all one word, with your name, preferred day, time slot, and the number in your group. I apologize for the noise in the background. Tarot readings will be available by Snow Bruno of Crossing the Veil. It's $20 for a basic reading and $30 for a full reading. For reservations on that, email crossingtheveilparanormal @gmail.com. Once again, it's tarot readings with Snow Bruno of Crossing the Veil. $20 for a basic reading and $30 for a full read. And for reservation and information on that, email crossingtheveilparanormal @gmail.com.
And you have a caller.
Both of those events will be Friday, October 25th and Saturday, October 26th. So hopefully we see you there.
Sorry. As I said, well, I didn't mean to cut you off, but you do have a caller.
Caller, you're on the air.
It's that time of day again.
Yo.
What's up?
What up,
Hi.
Felicia?
What up?
What's up?
I almost didn't make it to call you because I was taking my kid to her soccer practice.
Soccer mom.
Is the weather still good out there? It's not raining?
No, it's not raining.
All right, that's good.
Yeah.
I drove my moped here, so I'm just hoping that the rain would hold off.
It's
mid outside, but it's not. No, it's not raining.
Good. How was your day today, Felicia?
Very, very busy.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You get more people to help you move?
Yeah, well, Keith helped, and then I needed to get the desk over to the studio, and that thing weighs like 600 pounds. So I was walking back with my friend Liz to go get it. I'm like, we'll just figure it out, girl power, yay! And then I'm like, fuck it, we can't do this. So I found this guy at the bus stop and offered to pay him some money to help us. And apparently he just got out of jail.
So, did you get his phone number? Did you get his phone number? Did you get his phone number?
He's out of jail. He doesn't have a phone yet.
Oh, come on. Could have got his number.
And at what point did you find out that he had just gotten out of jail?
By the numbers that were still on his clothes that you get when you first discharged.
You're lying. No way. Really?
He had prison clothes on.
Oh, you were with her?
Yeah, well, yeah, she said I was helping her.
You weren't there. She just said that her friend.
I was there helping.
No, she did. She said Keith was helping.
Yeah, but on like
I'm
another
offended
day.
now. You're such a douche.
Thank you.
James, you're a douche.
Yeah, thank you.
Just for clarification, no rain today, no rain tomorrow. It's going to be 88 degrees tomorrow. Beautiful day.
Yeah, I got a lot of stuff I got to do tomorrow.
But I will be in Texas, so I don't care.
Texas tomorrow?
Yeah,
When are you leaving?
4 a.m.
What's your address? Where do you live?
Keith knows where I live.
Oh, bum, bum, bum. Do you hear that, Melissa?
Hey, Felicia, James
Yeah,
is
that-
single.
Yeah, I'm available. I'm available. Did you
He's
not
a funny
see my,
guy.
Did you not see my picture? You guys
Yeah.
didn't. You guys are on my Facebook. Keith, you're on my
Step
Facebook.
anyway, so no worries.
That funny
Okay.
picture I did when I was at the gym. We can repost it on Facebook.
Oh, the
Keith.
one with the available sign?
Yeah.
I saw that.
That was such a douchey picture. I had to take it.
Okay, you know, we should print up a T-shirt that says, I'm a douche.
They already got T-shirts like that. I got 2 of them.
Yeah.
So do you actually move the desk or anything, right?
Yeah, it's all over there, thank God. And now I'm just waiting for the internet and stuff to be moved over, and then we're all set.
Hey, you know, probably could have got like dollies and put them underneath and then just pushed it up the hill.
You know, thank you, Captain Obvious, but I did do that.
Just making sure you knew for next time.
Felicia, you can tell him he's a douche. Go ahead.
Get the little. All you have to do is get those little square, thingamajiggies, dollies.
Yeah, the low flatbed. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like $12
Low
at
lying dollies. Yeah.
what store is that?
The wheelie cart thingamajiggy, flabbergasted.
Yeah, no, those are nice. I use them for our chairs. We put like 100 in each. It's really nice.
I have lots of carts, lots of wheels. That's how I was able to make this work. But that piece, just getting it taken apart and moved, was a bear. So.
Yeah, and you don't have flat ground at your new place, right?
Well, it's all cobblestone, cobble brick sidewalks out here. So every time we move something, it's like on the sidewalk.
Yeah, because they're trying to be fancy over there.
Can you do that
Copy
again?
Wesley over there. That's very douchey.
Yeah, so it was interesting, but the majority of it's done. I'm really excited. Just moving forward to move out of that space and into the new one is going to be awesome. But then I'll be in Texas until whenever, and then I'll be back, and hopefully everyone else works while I'm gone.
Yeah, well, it's the newest the building you're moving into is better than the building you're in now, right?
Much better.
And it's bigger, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
Same landlord or no?
No, I wouldn't have moved. It was the same landlord.
The old studio looks so creepy now.
Why? Because it's so empty and everything?
Well, it's also haunted.
Yeah, I was just going to say, isn't it haunted?
It is haunted, and those ghosts don't like Keith at all.
Didn't you guys do an investigation over there?
Yeah.
Jim?
No, I didn't.
Who did? Didn't one of you guys? I thought you did one.
No, I think Crossing the Veil did an investigation over there.
That was Bruno, right?
Yeah.
Is that
Snow?
Bruno?
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
Yeah, even on the
preliminary.
Yeah, thank you. I can't say that word for some reason right now.
Remix. Remix.
Even on that one, it was so active. They're like, yeah, we'll be back, and we set a date. But then it was crosshaired with so many other things going on that it wasn't put out properly. We didn't get much participation, but the spirits are pretty active, and it was a clear reading. So.
Yeah, what was some of the things you witnessed there?
Well, there's a guy that watches me out of a window. Like, you can see his reflection, but he's obviously not outside.
Oh, you can actually, like, while you're in there, you see somebody looking in, but it's not anybody there? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, like he's standing in the studio, and his reflection is on the glass.
Oh.
This call is now being recorded.
No, that was weird.
Why is my phone being recorded?
was that?
Yeah, why is
I
it
have
called?
no ideas.
You have no idea.
I have no idea.
That's the
I'm going
government.
to hang up and call back because I don't like that.
Yeah,
Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can trigger it.
What in the hell was that?
Yeah, why didn't you just be less
Call
obvious?
recording off.
All right, recording's off.
Oh, so it was
You're
you,
being
Keith.
It was
recorded
Keith.
anyhow. We're on a live show.
Shh, don't tell her that. She'll never call back. Nice. Great job, Keith.
What the hell was that about?
She hung up.
Good job, Keith.
I didn't do
You
anything.
dick. You're worse than the government.
Oh my god. Well, the show's being recorded anyhow for the podcast later.
Ferda. See? He said Ferda. It's being recorded Ferda. He's got a Chicago accent.
Oh.
He probably says, fuck bears.
Now, what are we going to do for the next 25 minutes?
We're gonna have to apologize to Felicia because Keith was a douche.
Call her back. Damn, bro. Great job, Keith.
Unbelievable.
In other news, Taco Bell has a new menu. They're going to be knocking off a lot of stuff. No more Loco Tacos. If you guys like those Dorito tacos, you ain't getting them no more.
Well, that was only a limited time anyway, right?
No, they've been there forever.
Yo, you hear about these new Skittles?
Chinese buffet?
They're zombie Skittles.
911, what's your emergency?
Inside the pack of zombie Skittles, there's one rotten one hidden in there.
Disgusting.
It is. It's like those
rotten zombie Skittles.
Yeah, they're called zombie Skittles, and in each package, there are hidden rotten Skittles lurking in every fruity pack.
I think they win. You win something if you get it, right?
No, that's just what it is. It's the Halloween.
So they're just using a theme where they're just putting old Skittles into a bag and people are buying them.
Yeah, it's beware zombie Skittles. It's regular Skittles, and then they put like
no, it's probably like all the old
rotten tasting ones in there. It's like that jelly bean challenge.
Yeah,
I can't think of what the hell it's called.
Bean boozled or something.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
By the way, Skittles don't die; they just fade.
Really?
Yeah, they can sit for 10 years and they don't get growth or anything. They just fade. Their colors fade.
So it's the Twinkie of candies.
Kind of.
Hey, somebody Googled how long do Skittles live?
Live?
Yeah, that's somebody. That's pretty much somebody did that already.
If my Skittles alive, there's a problem.
They just fade.
Hold on. Skittles live. Let's see.
It's like Twinkies never go bad.
Well, if you're going to Google the origin of some foods, maybe you should Google.
Yes, Skittles live a brief.
Crackers. You should put why were graham crackers invented. I think you'll like the.
Yeah, that's for masturbation or something. I already know that one.
Yeah.
So yes, Skittles live a brief, colorless life before they become what you're used to seeing and eating. It takes anywhere from 4 to 6 hours to add color to the candy. Do they expire? Yes, as many other candies, Skittles expire. Unfortunately, I can't give you an estimation on expiration, but you always can look at the back of the package.
I've got breaking news here, straight out of the Planet of the Apes. A chimpanzee is on the loose in Santa Fe, Texas.
I'm headed to San Antonio. So.
Running from authorities at this time. So if you're in Santa Fe, Texas, be careful of the chimpanzee. You can't make this stuff up. This is on Fox 61. Why it's on Fox 61 is beyond me. But there is a chimpanzee. They don't
want to focus on the real problems in this world.
Yeah, so
right.
I looked it up, and you're right, Felicia, but it's also... what was the other one? I just had it on there. Cornflakes.
No, we'll just go with I'm right, Felicia.
No, you're right, but I didn't realize that graham crackers were that too. So the same guy made the graham crackers and the frosted flakes, the cornflakes, and he used them to help with masturbation. Interesting.
Yeah.
Who would have known that? Who would have known?
Just random facts, just letting you know.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at it all right now. I'm trying to find a good article.
Picking up a prisoner at a bus stop is probably the weirdest thing I've done this week.
Yeah, so did you get his number?
No.
Well, you got his number on his shirt?
His prison number?
Yeah. You had to write him a letter? Was he nice at least?
He was super nice. He was very helpful.
Yeah, he's probably a murderer.
He served.
Freshly got out.
He served 6 months for violating a protective order.
I don't judge. I just knew he was there. I needed help.
Is that what he said?
That's what he told me.
How much did you pay him?
Like $30.
Oh, that's not bad. What, it took like 20 minutes to do it?
Took 2 hours.
What? How does it take you?
I used him to hang other shelving and move things too.
That's more than $10 an hour.
That's $15 an hour. But no, I thought you just asked him to help you with moving the desk, and then I thought you were telling me it took you guys 2 hours of moving. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah, well, he said he had time and I needed help, so.
Well, he just got done doing a bunch of time, didn't he?
And Keith could tell you that one glass cabinet we had to put back together, that was a 3-person job. That was not.
So what was he in prison for?
Violation of a protective order.
Interesting. Did he say what he did?
Didn't do anything.
He didn't do anything.
Well,
he violated the protective order.
He violated protective order. Big deal.
Big deal?
Graham crackers were invented to curb your sexuality.
Hold on.
He didn't assault anybody.
Did you just say big deal? Weren't you the one that was freaking out a couple months ago because your wife's ex came in and harassed her at work?
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So if he violated a protective order, would you say big deal? He didn't assault her?
No.
All right.
I'm just saying that he's not like a killer. I'm saying he's not like a killer or something. It's not like he is a drug dealer. I mean, he didn't.
Are all
didn't
drug
stay away
dealers
from
killers?
someone he wasn't supposed to or something.
I
so.
wouldn't have asked him for help if I was the only one working. If that helps.
Oh, you would have
other
profiled
people
him?
helping me. So
you were profiling him.
And she used to be a cop. I'm pretty sure she can handle herself.
I mean, I don't have my gun anymore, but I'm still a sharpshooter.
Yeah. I haven't been shooting in a while.
That paintbrush,
Yeah.
right? Maybe I should get my
can't shoot off a
license.
paintbrush.
Maybe.
No, you can stroke with a paintbrush. I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, you're good with stroking the paintbrush?
I'm good at stroking, yeah.
Oh
So
my
being-
God. I like how everybody else got quiet and I had to say something.
So Felicia's a veteran.
That's stroking?
A veteran.
Yeah, that too, but go ahead.
She's a vet, and she served our country, and she was a police officer in the military. And I'm pretty sure she could kick someone's ass.
I wanted to. My foot's healing up. I'm pretty sure I can handle it at this point.
Oh, a pistol permit's only $70? I'm about to get that. I think you had to take classes, right? What do I have to do to get a gun?
That's just
I
the
already
permit.
have-
You got it. The class itself is like $120. And then you have to pay. You have to pay three separate.
There's different fees. You got to do the class. You have to do the permit, the licensing, and then the permit to carry.
Yep.
That's a separate fee. And then you have to pay a fee every year to keep it fresh.
Yeah, I don't need a gun.
Not including the actual weapon or any of these, any of the ammo.
Yeah. I'm gonna get my
you're looking at
motorcycle
about
license.
$600 at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna do my motorcycle. You have your motorcycle license, Felicia?
No, I don't. I usually ride bitch.
Yeah, I'm gonna get it. I was thinking about Mike's Famous, but their time slots are really not that convenient for me to get trained, so...
You can Google it. I'm sure there's other people that are willing to train you for cheaper.
Yeah, well, I don't know. You have to have like an official place to do it
Do
at.
you? Can you practice with somebody else and then just test out at the other place?
Yeah, I can do that. But I think you still have to take a safety course. I'm just in the early stages of this.
Take their full course.
Yeah. I mean, some of these community colleges, I guess, have it. I'm looking right now, actually.
I don't know.
Ah, bless you. You don't have your drive.
You can do in your time.
Yeah, well, I got a lot of free time right now, so I'm kind of just trying to do everything I want to do before I get another job. But I'm actually starting a new company, so I probably won't even need to get another job.
You're not going to be JPO anymore?
Oh, no, I will. I'm just doing a second company, something I can do during the day.
Okay, because the corners aren't working for you?
No, they're not. People haven't been paying me lately.
No. If people carry credit cards, you can't take that for prostitution.
Well, you can do it through PayPal.
He's got to get a new dress because the one he wears out there is just horrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, if it shows his nipple hair, you should probably ditch that.
I shave, so it shouldn't be an issue. Should not be an issue. Won't get stuck in your mouth.
Oh, dear God.
Teeth is what you worry about.
Sorry, I forgot. I had to hold back.
Except when the hair gets stuck in your teeth.
I hate that. So what else is new, Felicia? You helped the criminal get some money. That was awesome. What?
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I've been working so freaking hard this week. So.
Oh, why are you going to Texas?
I'm going to Texas to visit some of my old shipmates from Guam. My other friend lives there, has a ranch, and everyone else lives across the country. So she's like our middle ground.
Oh, nice.
So we're all meeting on a ranch in Texas.
Okay, so about this guy that you met, what were you saying?
Sam?
I don't
Oh no, that guy. All right, so the guy who was hanging the new door for my studio, he had to use the bathroom. No big deal. I told him to go straight back, follow the sign. It has freaking arrows and everything, like really simple. He goes out the exit door in the back. It doesn't have a way to get back in. So I'm like doing whatever. I'm going toward the back, and all I hear is banging on the door and knocking. He's like, I really gotta go. I had to let him back in. I realized he went in the wrong door. He was so embarrassed. He almost pissed himself. And I was like, that's
He
the
said
bathroom.
he almost pissed himself?
Yeah, because the bathroom door is around the corner from the exit door. He went out the exit door, not the bathroom door.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome. Hey,
That was awesome.
I almost picked up this girl while I was driving here. I got this moped that I've been driving around, and this girl.
Mopeds are awesome.
I think this could be my new favorite thing to do. It's just beep
Mopeds,
at
yeah.
no, just beep at people. So this girl's walking by. I did like a little 2 beep, and I turned and smiled at her, and she giggled and smiled back. And I was like, you know what? I should have offered her a ride. And then I was like,
You know,
eh.
she wasn't like giggling at you, right? She was giggling at that beep beep, like the
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it was
silly
funny.
little horn.
Yeah, I thought it was funny.
It is cute. I used to have
Thank
a Simeo. I love that thing. I drove that everywhere.
Yeah, I drove like 80 miles already, and my gas tank hasn't even, or the gauge hasn't even moved.
It doesn't even touch it. We used to line up 6 Vespas in a row and just use one credit card because it's only $20 to fill up all 6 mopeds.
Yeah, no, they're very convenient. I really like mine. It only adds. I use it to travel around town and go over the bridge
It only
and stuff.
sucks when it's like snowing or raining. Like that's the only myth part. But
Oh yeah, I
everything
mean,
else is fine.
I have a car, so I'm actually to buy another car. We're looking at, I don't know. It's a lot of cars that I want to get, so I'm still up in the air. I gotta buy one. That's good on miles.
I picked up a Superman Blue Chevy HHR for $1,100.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, I should have just held off on this moped, and because I'm gonna buy a motorcycle after I get my license, so probably should have held off.
So, one step at a time. You're young. Just have fun with it.
Yeah. Oh, it is a lot of fun. I love it when people look at me like, "What the hell are you doing?" And I'm just like, "I'm just enjoying life, man."
I remember watching all walks of life people riding on those things in Guam, and the Samoans on the scooter were the funniest.
The Samoans?
My buddy is like a Samoan. I try and have him ride
The
it.
big
I
guy,
feel
like on this little scooter. And it's really hard because when you go uphill and you really can't go fast because they don't have the torque. So they're going slow and they have to like flex their biceps just to make it look tough still while they're going 20 miles up an hour up the road because they can't go any faster with their weight.
Yeah, mine goes pretty quick.
Yeah, well, you don't weigh as much as a
That's all I'm gonna say.
Wrestler, you know.
Mine's kind of not legal, but it's all right.
Nobody needs to know that.
Yeah.
Well, they do now.
Except everybody listening.
Don't tell Keith.
Oh, they got some good ones on here.
You didn't get that one, did you?
Oh, is he a snitch?
Keith will have you on video, and Keith.
Damn, bro. Yo, they got some cool. They got some cool razors over here. Electric razors.
I feel bad. I was giving Keith a whole bunch of shit today, and I kind of didn't mean to, but whatever. It came out like he was a. Yeah.
Yo, can you drive dune buggies on the road?
No, they're not street legal tires.
Yeah, because I'm about to buy one. $350. I can't drive that reason. I can't. What are you driving in the woods? But like, how the hell do you can't drive this in the woods?
No, it's just to have fun with. It's not meant for transport unless you live on a farm.
Yeah.
Or somewhere in the forest.
Oh, that one looks pretty cool. It's a little ShopRider flagship enclosed scooter. $7 grand. Let's see how fast this one goes. It's like a little smart car, but a lot smaller.
Those smart cars look like pregnant roller skates.
Do they?
Yeah, she's not lying.
Yeah, look at this. I can get a scooter like a mobile scooter. How fast do these go? I've seen people drive around.
I have a walker and a cane if you want as well.
Let's see how. Oh, this one only holds up to 88. Oh wait, no, that's a trailer. Oh, I can get a trailer. Oh my God, I'm about to buy a trailer for my scooter.
You know, I almost forgot.
What? I can do that? $175, Felicia. I can buy a trailer and have it hitched to the back of my scooter. Fuck. I'll be pimping that shit.
Oh my God.
You could also donate to my studio so I can continue construction.
You want me to donate you a scooter?
No.
Scooter cart?
Sure. Buy the $175 one. I'll flip it.
For what? $5 at the pawn shop?
For a lot more.
You can give her rides in it.
I could sell. I'm good.
Oh, I could have bought this one. This one looks pretty nice.
Hey, just in case anybody out there listening is local, the Gold Star Bridge is shut down northbound due to a rollover. So if you're heading on I-95 northbound, plan on being there for a while.
It must have just happened because I just came over the bridge and there was nothing.
Yeah, you came on the south side.
CT travel.
Yeah, but you can see the other side.
Oh, yeah.
CT.
I gotta go to Mystic right after this, so hopefully that clears up. Actually, I can drive the scooter. No, I got a meeting and I can't drive the scooters. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Well, I need to get back to work, guys. But if you want to see how the studio's coming, come on down and check it out. I'll be here for another couple hours, maybe 2 hours.
Yeah, pizza?
Wow.
I can order pizza if you guys come down.
Switch over to.
Can you just order me pizza? Forget them. They're not even listening. They're not even listening to you right now. So you can order me pizza.
No, they're not.
I want garlic bread with cheese.
Deal with your rollover and your pizza. But if you're gonna come down, you have my number, so just message me.
All right. Bye.
Talk to you later. Thanks.
Have a good night.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye.
Here's a view from the traffic cam, and
yeah, I'll have to go check that too.
yeah.
Do not try to go over to Gold Star Bridge right now. It is jammed up hard.
I got it, Spanky. I heard you too. All right.
Spanky.
Spanky.
I'll talk to you later. Bye.
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 Bring it up on the screen. You said you had it. I want to see it.
Oh my God, I just got rid of it.
I know you put it on and you didn't talk about it.
There was nothing to talk about. I showed how backed up it was.
I do got to go over that with my car.
Nah, you ain't doing that anytime soon.
I guess I can just use a scooter. That's why God made scooters.
There it is.
That doesn't look bad. They're moving.
They're not moving.
Yeah, they just moved. As I said that they're moving.
It's a loop.
Yeah, if that van moving.
The bridge is jammed up.
Yeah, that's not that bad. I'll make it over. I got an hour to get to Mystic.
Right in that area there.
We'll be alright. Maybe I'll just leave right now.
Huh. That's interesting.
Baseball. So who's going to win the World Series?
The Houston Astros will defeat the Los Angeles Dodgers in the World Series in 6 games, and Justin Verlander will be the MVP.
Interesting.
Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fudge.
You don't give a fudge.
Did you ever see the movie Friday?
Yeah.
That movie's awesome. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fudge.
Yo, I can buy a go-kart. Damn, there's some cool stuff on here.
What,
I can buy a Batman one. What?
A Batman what?
Dude, I can buy a 4-seater go-kart for my family? There's no way 4 people can ride that.
You know,
I'm gonna have to have a family and then I'll get 4 people.
Right, but what would you need it for? What would you do with it?
Just ride around until we get arrested.
Until you get arrested.
It's only 150 cc, so I ain't really going fast. Why the hell would you put 4 people in there? It says weight limit is... Where is that? No, they don't even have a weight limit posted. $1,800.
That's not bad for a 4-seater
Tesla
go-kart.
I think I'm gonna buy a Tesla though. Let's see what we're going for that right now.
Wow.
Wow, look at this.
You're gonna buy an electrical car.
Yeah, why not?
I don't know. I'm not a big fan.
I've been seeing them all over the place, so it's just a sign that I gotta buy one. Let's see, 325 mile range. Look how sexy they are, though. You got a custom order. This red one looks pretty sick. My friend, she has I forgot what the hell it is. She has a Nissan like electric car, and she gets a lot of good miles on it.
Really?
So look, man, I thought they were more expensive than this. They're only 38 grand.
What, the
Tesla? I can definitely get one of these. Let's see. I thought they were more than that. Top speed 140, 5.3 seconds 0 to 60. Look at this. They just have them for sale online. I just clicked buy now button.
That's still, I don't know. I'm not a big fan of the electric cars. Not a big fan.
Why not? I think it's the most economical thing you can do.
I guess.
You know how quick you'd make that money back?
Or just buy a Toyota and you're good.
Yeah, but you still gotta buy gas.
Lisbon woman suing Bacchus Hospital for husband's wrong death.
Look at this. $2,500 payment required just to order it. It's only covered for 4 years or 50,000 miles. Damn, that's a joke for a warranty, especially on this. Let's see, buy. Whoa. Hey, your account's linked to this, Keith. I'm gonna buy you a Tesla right now.
Wait, what account?
Don't worry about it.
Don't even.
Yeah, that's funny that they actually have it where you can just buy it right now. Like, literally, I can just put my credit card in here and just buy it. It says you can return your car for full refund within 7 days or 1,000 miles. So I should buy it and then drive it for 6 days and then return it. Keith. What are you doing over there? Do you have a toaster in your hand?
No,
He's got a toaster.
I've never seen anything like this.
He's making toast.
Can you normally buy cars online like this? That's blown my mind.
Wow.
This one's Springfield. This one's within 4 miles. Oh.
Well, guess what, Keith?
What's that?
It is that time.
They have a lot of different ones in Connecticut. Holy shit.
So, don't forget, this weekend, Lansdowne Pub is the place to be. The Miranda Lambert After Party. Friday with Red Light. Saturday with Swipe Right. Come on in, have a good time, and we will see you there. And don't forget, Thursday night, karaoke starting at 9:30.
9:30.
Karaoke.
Till next week.
Peace.
Peace out. Be good.
Drive safe.